So during the summertime when it's hot, 90 degrees out, the water temps are over 70 degrees up here in the Pacific Northwest, there's two techniques that you got to do. The first is a drop shot. You've seen the videos on my channel, you've seen the articles and the reviews from fhcoutdoors.com. But the second technique is a shaky head. Especially for tournament anglers that fish out of the back of the boat, this is a must-have technique that you need to have in your arsenal. Light line, it's on the same rod that I use my drop shot. It's a 6'9" medium light Veritas. My 2500 Shimano, and basically the 8-pound P-line fluorocarbon with a shaky head and a Roboworm. It's a great way to pick up those lazy fish, and it's a great way to pick up fish after another boat has just passed the area. We're actually going to go ahead and see if we can't pick anything up after a boat just went through these rock shelves just up ahead. Alright, so what you want to do with the shaky head, cast it out. Of course, if you're in the back of a boat, you pretty much are voluntold where to cast. But in this case, we're at the front, we're able to pick our spots. And what we're going to do, I'm going to stay close to the structure, these rock walls and shelves. It is summertime. These fish are still going to seek that cooler water in those shady areas. Let it sink. This light line, you don't have a lot of hook setting power. And so what you want to do, of course you want to set the hook, but it's not like we're using 12, 15, or 17 pound fluorocarbon. So keep that in mind, make sure your drag's set appropriately. You can let the fish take the drag, that's fine, unless you're fishing around some serious, heavy cover and stuff like that. What you want to do is just hop it, just give it some twitches. Give that worm some life. If you're fishing a worm or you're fishing a crayfish, whatever soft plastic you're fishing, just give it a little bit of life. If you don't get bit, I'd say within 25 to 30 seconds, you're fishing that area entirely too long. Go ahead and pick it up and cast again. There's one. It's a pretty good fish too. He got that one on the fall. Didn't even let it wait until it hit the bottom. Of course, with this 8-pound test, once again, you want to make sure that your drag isn't set too tight. And that's how you do it right there on the shaky head. It's a great technique. Summertime, it can be one of your best friends, along with the drop shot. Get yourself a light shaky head, something like a 1/4 ounce. Put a 6-inch Roboworm or owner shaky worm on there. Work it slow, don't overwork it. Watch your line, and most of all, make sure your drag is set properly. And you too can catch fish just like this off of rocks, weeds, stumps, or what have you. All of that after a boat had just passed through here, maybe fishing a spinnerbait or a crankbait, even possibly a jig. But I'll tell you what, those soft plastics and those finesse presentations, they can make all the difference between an alright day and an awesome day out while you're bass fishing.